Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the euro currency. So you can see euro is stubbornly creeping higher and trying to break the range of the previous session and post some reversal action. But yesterday candle, as you can see, stands inside one. So no real breakout has happened yet. But on the intraday chart, we see some irrational price behavior in relation to patterns that we have agreed to keep an eye on. Particularly speaking, where yesterday talked about the possible hand shoulders, and currently the price action stands absolutely not in agreement with this pattern, so it's a bit contradictory to it. In general, we could say that euro indeed is lagging a bit compares to dollar index, compares to Great British pound. So take a look on the dollar index. You can see it's dropping day by day here. It's creating new lows every session. This is daily chart, while euro currency stands with the 3 sessions mostly flat. So on the Great British pound, market mostly has hit our target. So the target, the setup that we have talked about 3 days ago, now is mostly completed. Just a few pips here stands till the 132 XOP on the daily, and on the 4-hour time frame chart you can see market just actually stands right at the XOP here. So our ultimate target of this pattern also has been completed. From that standpoint, as you can see, euro currency indeed looks a bit slow, and we do not see the same way of action here. But at the same time, after this minor reaction here, market stubbornly returns right back up and now stands around this 111 area. On the 4-hour time frame chart, you can see that for engulfing pattern, these retracements look too deep. So yes, we see here is bearish engulfing. Bearish grabber has been formed, which theoretically suggests the downward action. But currently, guys, this price action doesn't correspond to this price action. So when you definitely could identify the pattern, you approximately understand what you expect from the price behavior, how approximately the market should move. And if you see that market moves in different way, this is always risk factor, and it could mean that we will get the action that stands oppositely to initial suggestion. So this pattern suggests in normal situation some pullback here and then downward continuation. We do not see this. We see this upward action right back up to the top as market stand. So for this setup is too strong retracement, and this means that probably euro currency stands very close to the moment where it will challenge this top. In general, you could see that here we have great bullish dynamic pressure because trend has turned bearish here, but price action is not, and stands in upward action. So it means that the market probably will challenge this top in attempt of this upward breakout. Today, guys, will be non-farm payrolls, and maybe this breakout could happen by some weaker than expected data that will be released. Who knows? But this price action, as I said, is definitely brings significant risk for a bearish scenario. So it doesn't suit to normal price action. The same story you could say on the hourly chart. On the hourly chart, we talked about the hand and shoulders, and here was potentially the point where we should think about taking the short position. But take a look, indeed, some resistance here has happened. So you can see this some more volatility around this area, because here was actually 618 resistance of this action. But now market has stand above it and coming higher. And here is, guys, XOP of this ABCD pattern. It's 111.11 area. So theoretically, that could become the last edge for bulls and bears scenario. So, but in general, overall price action so high right back to the top significantly increase the probability of upward breakout, an attempt of the challenge of the stop and upward continuation. That's why in the current circumstance, guys, the former scenario that we talked about with the engulfing patch when the hand shoulders now is not reliable anymore. Well, it happens quite rare, but sometimes it happens. And currently we can't take the short position based on this scenario. We need to get some more valuable, more well-built context, and it will be formed if market indeed will start dropping here right back down. So in this case, we could return back to the idea of the taking the short position. By far, right now, it would be better to not take any shorts. For taking the long position, well, you could try to use this context for taking the position, but maybe it makes sense, please, and use stop entry order above the top. So if market will break the XOP, will continue definitely move higher and taking out of the stop. Well, in this case, you could try to take the long position, because in this situation, right above the market, you will not have any resistance. So market already will be above the 618. Next target where it's going will be around 1170, 1165 area. This is COP and previous stop. So it will be just safer. But in general, as I said, this price action looks irrational to bearish context and suggests that odds turns in favor of the bullish breakout here. So that's what we see right now in the EUR.